Good evening and welcome to tonight's webinar, tonight's training. 6 key ingredients to building a widely profitable and successful online business. And before we get started, I got a few questions for you. Are you struggling to build your business online? By a show of hands, just raise your hand. You're struggling right now to build your business online? I'm seeing yes, I'm seeing hands. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Have you been following the instructions and the guidance of your sponsor, but nothing seems to be working? Like you've been doing everything they've been telling you to do, like, posting consistently on your Facebook timeline, sharing the before and after pictures, sharing the webinar, sharing the conference calls and three-way calls, sharing and copying and pasting, messages to your friends, your family, your complete strangers, but you're just not seeing the results? I'm saying yes, I can definitely agree with that. Absolutely. Are you seeing top earners, though, recruit and make sales effortlessly online, but no one is telling you specifically what they're doing? They're saying, do the same old thing you've been doing, right? It's been working, right? But it's not working, right? And no one's telling you what to do. You jump on these conference calls, these motivation mindset calls, and everyone's like, rah, 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 shish kumbaya, and like, no one's really telling you, hey, do X, Y, and Z, and you will get leads, you will get sales, right? Seeing lots of I can agree with that. I definitely understand, right? Have you decided that you want to figure this online marketing thing out because this is your ticket to freedom and you're not going back? I'm saying yes, absolutely. Sweet. How would it feel, though, if you knew the key ingredients to build a profitable business online and attracting 3 to 5 leads to you per day on the internet? Life-changing, I'm saying, transformational, cool. What if generating 3 to 5 leads per day on the internet allowed you just to recruit one new team member a week, or even just one new team member a month? How would that change your business? Would you make additional income? Would you rank advance? I'm saying I reach new leadership level. I'll make some more money. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So who am I, and why should you listen to me, right? I am the guy who's the webinar. My name is Antonio Thompson, if you didn't catch it at the beginning. But why should you listen to me, right? Who am I and why am I doing this webinar? Well, I've been in the network marketing profession for about a year. No, I'm lying, actually, for about 2 years. And I've actually, in the first years I was in the industry, I struggled, right? In that first year, I made zero sales, generated 0 leads, and recruited 0 people in my company, except for my mom and sister, whose membership I paid for. And don't do that. Definitely a bad move. But after that year, I learned some tips, I learned some strategy, I learned how to market online. And since then, I've been able to do some great things. I've generated over 2,500 plus leads in my business, and have a email subscriber list of over 2,000 subscribers on my email list, right? And my email is constantly filled with lead notifications and commission notifications and member signups, and I'm getting sales pretty much consistently on a regular basis. And this is a recent commission run for an affiliate program that I'm part of. But these things have happened on total autopilot because I learned some strategies, some tips, some skills on how to actually market online, right? And so, I've been able to do some great things in a program that I promote. I was recognized as a member of the month in March. I've actually been able to help other people generate leads and also have success in their business. Here's some things that people are saying about me and how I've helped them, right? This is my friend Mike on the left here. He's basically saying, 7 new leads and counting. Oh yeah, and a sweet commission doesn't hurt either. Thank you, Antonio and Brian Finale, right? He's getting leads for his business consistently and commissions from his business as well. Celine on the right, she topped the leaderboard in the affiliate program that we promote together. She generating leads consistently and reached the leadership board in the company. I also, give back to the community. I'm sharing, tons of value, what I'm learning, what I'm experiencing, and sharing value and information and content to the marketplace. This is a training that I did, boot camp, about a month ago, and this is Jennifer who says, thank you for making my transition into network marketing a positive one. I really gained a lot of insight and tips into helping grow my business. I appreciate you taking the time to answer all my questions and helping me to understand the things that were a little over my head and out of my comfort zone. You have an infectious personality which makes you approachable and an amazing mentor and coach. I wish you nothing but continued success. See, I'm here to give. I'm here to give value, here to help you grow your business, and tonight you're going to see that in this training. Another testimonial from Alex. Antonio, thanks so much for your Social Recruiting Mastery Bootcamp. You can actually get this on my website. It's a free 5-week boot camp that you can get access to for free. He says, thanks so much for your Social Recruiting Mastery Bootcamp, which you poured your heart and soul into, and which you gave a step-by-step, amazingly immediate value for 5 weeks, and did it totally free of charge and without demanding anything in return. I have never personally experienced such generosity online. May you be richly rewarded for your truly wanting to help and for helping those who are hungry for education and how to build a successful business online. Powerful stuff, powerful stuff. And so, it always hasn't been, peaches and rainbows and unicorns for me, Yes, I've been getting some results in my business, generating leads, generating sales, earning commissions, and reaching, leadership levels. But it always hasn't been that way, Prior to joining the industry, I worked full-time as a development officer, which is a fundraiser at a college, raising, upwards of, $100 million for the college. I was there for about 5 years, and after, 5 years, the thought of, saving for retirement and that 40-40 plan just didn't seem, quite appealing or realistic, right? I attended several prestigious colleges, graduating with bachelor's and 2 master's degrees, and looked at my loan payments, was like, on this 5-figure salary, there's no way that I can possibly pay off my student loans and live a comfortable life without taking on a second, third, even a 4th job to pay it off. And so frustration began to set in. And it didn't help that my boss, was certainly, overworking us. I felt like she had certainly been underpaying us. I was bringing in over $100 million a year for the institution through grants and individual gifts, and, she just wanted more money. Expectations were unrealistic, and the environment just got very, very toxic. And that's when I knew that it was time for me to go. And that's when I discovered network marketing. And as Eric Worre says, it certainly, is a better way, right? And so I decided, a year ago, actually not a year ago, more than a year ago, January 2015, that I was going to leave my job and run full hard with this thing called network marketing. And, I'd only been in the industry for about a little over 16 months, but I was determined that I was going to figure this thing out. And so I was going to quit my job on June 19th and run full steam ahead with this thing called network marketing. And so as I mentioned, I had been only in the industry for only 16 months, didn't have the results or, the income to warrant going full-time, but I made a commitment to myself that I was going to figure this thing out. I spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars going down the rabbit hole to find things that would work. As I said before, I even paid for my family's membership. Then I discovered, some secrets, and those secrets I'm going to share with you this evening. And after 16 months, I had gotten nowhere. But I learned some things. I learned some secrets. I learned some tips. I learned how to market. And, those things I'm going to share with you over the course of this evening. So what really changed in my business? What changed? I really identified what new reps were being told versus exactly what successful reps and top earners were actually doing. You're going to see that in this training, those 6 key ingredients to building a profitable business are exactly what they are. They're key, they're critical, and they're important. Every top earner that you see in the industry have these 6 key ingredients in their business. And so some of the biggest misconceptions and problems that you're probably that's going through your head right now, some of the things that you may be thinking about, and things that we experience in the industry are that, we lack the guidance and support. Our upline sponsor, our company isn't really teaching online marketing. They're teaching old school strategies that they still work, right? But with the growth of social media and the internet, the way and the reach that we can grow a business is just incredible, right? but they're not teaching that in your company, right? Which often leads to you spending time on low income, time consuming activities, as well as frustration, overwhelm. You're probably overwhelmed because you're doing all the activity, all the things your upline sponsor and your company are telling you to do, but you're not getting the results, right? You also probably lack leads and prospects, people to talk to, right? If you don't have, leads coming in consistently in your business, you are going to be frustrated, right? This can often lead to like chasing and begging and convincing people, chasing after your broke and cynical friends and family, right? And begging them to join your business, right? And this too leads to low income and time consuming activities. The other misconception about building a business online is that you have to be techie, right? Maybe you know how to set up funnel pages and capture pages and code HTML. Maybe you do, but the misconception is that you have to be techie in order to have success online, and that's completely not true. I'm going to dispel that throughout this training. Okay, so is this training for you, right? Is this training for you? If you're truly ready for a breakthrough in your business, this is for you. If you're tired of spinning your wheels, feeling stuck and overwhelmed, this training is for you. If you are tired of staring at the computer, day after day, night after night, late hours after work, trying to figure things out, but feeling stuck and not knowing what to do or where to start, this training is for you. If you want to leverage or leverage online strategies to recruit more reps into your home business with speed, more pleasure, and at ease, this training is for you. Here's a key one. If you understand that getting bigger and better results in your business requires learning new skills and not just getting lucky and getting into the next or the right business at the right time, this training is for you. It's all about developing your skills, because it can be any kind of business. It can be, a new company that opened up last week, or it can be a company that's been around for 20 years. Regardless, the skills that you need to develop are going to get you to that next level. This training is for you if you're tired of doing what everyone else is doing because your efforts just aren't yielding the results you deserve. If you're tired of seeing your friends in the same company doing the same thing you're doing, and you're doing the same thing and not getting the results, it's time to make a change. And if that's what you want to do, this training is for you. If you know you've been put on this earth to do more than just commute to work and collect a paycheck, and you want to make an impact, this training is for you. And if you're the type of person who will do the work, if someone lays out a foolproof plan that's proven to work, this training is absolutely for you, okay? So just a little bit of expectations for this evening, okay? We should go for about 60 minutes or so, maybe a little longer with questions. But for the next 60 minutes, I want you to eliminate all distractions, right? If you have children, plop them from the TV or put them to bed. Turn off Instagram, turn off Facebook, turn off Twitter, turn off your phone, and pay close attention to the information I'm about to share. You're also going to go and grab, a pen and paper to take some notes, maybe some water too. But I also want you to suspend your disbelief and believe in what's possible, because what I'm going to share with you this evening is possible for each and every one of you on this training, And lastly, I want you to, it's going to be interactive training, so I want you to engage, right? This may be the most important 60 minutes of your life. Call it fate, call it luck, call it destiny, call it whatever you want. But tonight, right now, could be and is a defining moment in your life. And I think you will forever look back at the information I'm about to share with you and look at it as a breakthrough and realize that you found the process that you can step into right now, right away in the next 24 hours, and start seeing the results that will really make a difference in your business. And I really need your commitment. I need your full attention, that you will stay engaged. I will certainly make sure to move fast and only show you what is important and what you can use right now, right away, to start making money in your business. So make sure to tell everyone in your house, or the office, that you cannot be disturbed. Please shut down all the programs on your computer, email, Skype, Messenger, even your cell phone. Put it on silent. Mine is on silent, right? And let's both agree, not to text while we're here. I certainly won't. If this webinar is truly a turning point in your life, and I think it is, think about that, right? This can be the breakthrough. And it's really, really important. It's even more important to make sure that nothing can distract you and take you away from this chance of having a breakthrough tonight. All right? We agree with that? Can I get a yes, yes, yes? Awesome, awesome, cool, sweet, awesome. So let's move on. So here's the deal also, I meant to mention this, right? I'm gonna be upfront with you, and at the end of this webinar, there will be something for sale, and you might decide that you want my help implementing what I share with you tonight. However, I don't want you to invest in it unless I make good on my promise to share with you the 6 key ingredients to building a widely profitable business online. If I do show you that, then you should take advantage of the limited opportunity that I'll tell you about at the end if it's right for you. Just want to be very clear and transparent in the beginning. So let's get started. So ingredient number 1. This is like, making a great dish, a nice gumbo, or some dish that if you don't have all the right ingredients, it's not going to come out the same. It's not going to taste as flavorful as it should, right? If you're missing one ingredient, it's not going to be successful, and your audience, your dinner mates will look at you and say, that was interesting, right? So ingredient number 1, and it starts with your vision, right? It starts with your long-term vision. That's where we got to go from, right? It's what you want to become. I'm sure you hear this often in your business. What's your why? You got to have a why that makes you cry, right? And I think whys are important, but they're very transactional, right? You've probably heard many people say, my why is to I want to retire my spouse, or I want to quit my job, or I want to buy a house, or I want to buy a car, etc., right? But think about this. Once you've accomplished your why, then what? Do you find a new why? I want to encourage you to actually think about your vision, and think about the vision. And Ray Higdon says this is very often. Think about the vision of who you want to become, and be specific, right? What do you want? Who do you want to become? Do you want to be someone of value? Your why may be to fire your boss, but what does your life look like and your business look like once you fired your boss? What are you doing? Where are you living? How are you spending your time? Once you fire your boss, what does your day look like? What time do you get up? What do you do when you get up? Those are the things that are going to propel you forward, right? It's not going to be just to fire your boss, right? That's a good starting point, don't get me wrong, but having that vision of where you want to go, what life looks like beyond the why is totally, totally incredible and important. I want you to dive, really deep and then paint a visual picture. Visualize your best life, right? What does it look like? What kind of car are you driving? Who are you waving to in the car, right? Where are you driving to, right? And then, create a vision board or a vision book based on what you just envisioned, so that every day you wake up. I do this. I have a Pinterest board on my cell phone called my dream board or my vision board, and every morning I go to that vision board and look at that before I get out of bed, right? Create a vision board, a vision book or something that you can look at daily to remind you of why you're doing what you're doing. Now, I want you to also dive deep and think about your legacy, right? How will you be remembered? And this might sound a bit morbid, but someone once said to me, write your own obituary. And at first I was like, what? Write my own obituary? Why would I do that? But as I further thought about it, right, it makes sense to me, right? Have you ever read someone's obituary? And I've read a couple, and they're actually pretty lame, right? They talk about a person's education, they talk about their job, their family, and then there's something like, they lived a full and happy life. And I got to be honest with you, I'm sorry, but I want my obituary to share with the world how awesome of a rock star I was and how many lives I impacted and changed, how many charities and organizations benefited from my generosity. I care less about like my education and my job accomplishments. I want people to know that I made a difference in the world. So think about that, right? What legacy do you want to leave this world, right? It's not I mean, no one cares about where you went to school, where you work, right? What kind of impact did you have on people's lives? How did you change the world? That's what I want in my obituary, right? And goals are, important, but they're just not enough, right? They're not going to keep you going. They're not going to keep you going through the tough days. Your goals have to be coupled with that vision of who you want to become. So you need to, create those goals though, right? To using the vision that you described, create, short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals that lead to your vision. And what you really want to do is actually reverse engineer those goals so that, if you want to be, I don't know, X income earner in 90 days, a year, 5 years from now, work backwards and match them up with the activity you actually have to do. Be specific, and assign a time frame for each goal, and be realistic, but push yourself outside of your comfort zone. If your income goal is, I'm just going to throw this out there, but to make $100 in the next 90 days, that's being realistic, but not really pushing you outside of your comfort zone, because $100 is pretty easy to do, right? So push yourself to the next level. Don't go overboard. Like, don't go from $100 to $100,000 a month, right? But push yourself, right? And base your goals on what you need to do to reach and achieve your vision. That's the key, right? What you do on a daily basis, what you do consistently needs to be connected to that vision, right? To move you forward. Does that make sense, everybody? Saying yeses, cool, sweet, cool. Ingredient number 2. Now, this is the number one reason why businesses fail. The number one reason why businesses fail, and it's infrastructure. Infrastructure, that's it, right? If you think about your business, your online business, if someone were to, connect with you, let's say through some means, your blog, capture page, do you have the correct infrastructure while you're sleeping, mind you, while you're sleeping? Someone reached out to you and said, hey, I want to join your business. They saw your form, they filled out the information, they put it in there. Is the infrastructure in your business set up so that people can connect with you at any time of the day, get information, become a lead, maybe buy a product? Is that set up in your business? I'm seeing some folks saying yes. I'm seeing say no, there's no way. Yeah, exactly. So you need infrastructure in place to collect information, to connect with your people that are looking for you or looking to connect with you even while you're not working, right? You could, but you can't work 24 hours, 24 hours, 7 days a week, right? You have to sleep at some point. And so it's great you really need to have infrastructure in place to work for you 24/7. And part of that is having a lead capture system. This basically capture pages for generating leads and building your list. And authority creation system. This is your blog, right? This is your marketing hub that brands you as the expert and authority, which eliminates resistance from prospects and makes the sales process 10 times easier. This is key. You have to be the go-to person for X. Whatever that is, you decide. But you need to be an authority in the marketplace so that when people are seeking assistance and help and knowledge, information, they know to come to you, right? So whether it's you're the go-to person for online marketing, Facebook marketing, you're the go-to person for learning how to lose weight, you're the go-to person for repairing credit, whatever it is, whatever authority expert you want to be, you need an online platform, you need a marketing hub that's going to be branded to you so that you can connect with people offline, outside and offline, but off the social media platforms and on your own marketing hub. You also need communications and follow-up systems, right? An email autoresponder for turning new leads into new sales, and a CRM system for improving customer retention and maximizing the value of each customer. I'm going to go through all 4 of these in more detail as we go through the webinar, but you need this infrastructure in place if you want to build an online business, a profitable online business that works for you 24/7. You also need a funded proposal system. It's 10 times easier to sell a solution to a problem on the front end, right? If you think about your business, right, your business opportunity is probably in the range of $100, $250, whatever it is, right? It's much easier to provide a solution to someone's problem rather than trying to get them into a business opportunity. So if your prospect is struggling with generating leads on Instagram, you can share with them a low-cost offer, low-cost solution for $5 on how to get leads on Instagram, right? And then we take them through a process where they continuously get upgraded into something else. So they take the $5 Instagram course, then or a module 1 of Instagram course, and they move forward into maybe they get the full course. They see, oh, this is great. Maybe I get the full gamut of marketing training system, right? And so we take them through a process, and these are very key to building a business online. You must have the infrastructure in place. So let's talk about some of the lead magnet capture pages that you need and what that is, right? So what is a lead magnet? A lead magnet is something that you offer prospects in exchange for something they give you in return. This is most commonly an email address, their name, or phone number. The goal is really just to capture their information, right? By giving them something of value, of high value, right? They want that giveaway, that offer so bad because it's so enticing, it's going to solve a problem, that they're willing to give you their name, phone number, and an email address, right? There are different types of lead magnets. There are, ebooks, there's PDF downloads, there's mini courses, there are free reports, there are free coaching. It just comes in different variations of what you can actually do. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, well, now I got to learn how to create a lead magnet. I don't know how to, do that. I don't know what to put in my lead magnet. Well, don't worry. The system I'm going to share with you at the end is certainly capable of allowing you to create your own lead magnets, as well as using and leveraging some of the other lead magnets within the system to help you grow your business and get leads. Here are some of the things that we have in the system that I'm going to share with you at the end. Two lead magnets that provide marketing training, Periscope, and Snapchat. Here's one that I personally did for myself. It's the 5-week boot camp that I shared with you some of the testimonials for. That's something I created for myself, branded for myself, and it helps you generate leads. Simple as that. The blog. You need a blog. I said it before. It's very, very important. Meaning, if you've been in network marketing for any period of time, how. This is a silly question, but how long do you want to be constantly talking to people, prospecting, in the mall or home parties or even online, right? Connecting with people every day, right? How long do you want to do that? Probably not very long. When you have a blog and you blog consistently, you actually won't have to do much of that unless you want to, right? With a blog, what it does is it does several things for your business. One, you own it, right? And there are only two things that you own in your business online, right? And that's your email list and your blog, if you have one, right? You don't own any of the social media sites like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, etc. And the Mark Zuckerbergs of the world can decide at any moment that they don't like what you're doing and shut you down. Or they can change how often, how many people actually see your content. And so your goal with social media should be, and it should be, to build relationships, be social, connect with people, and then get them over to your online real estate, which is your blog, not your company's website, right? Having a blog, builds rapport with your prospects easier than just cold calling leads, right? Cold calling can work, but it's not the best way, and especially people that you're cold calling don't know you, and so there's more resistance. The same is true online, right? When you blindly send a generic message to someone on social media, that's resistance, right? They don't know who you are. They're kind of like, why is this person messaging me? And it creates that resistance, right? And so if you are sharing value and content consistently online, on Facebook, on Instagram, wherever it is, you're building rapport, right? And so people that are interested in your content will be more receptive to contact you, or more receptive to you actually reaching out to them. A blog gives you and your prospect actually the time to read about you, your work, and then decide whether or not they want to work with you. When a prospect knows more about you, they lower their guard. The more you blog, the more your prospects learn, the more they learn, the more inclined they are to join you in business. It also positions you as a leader. You know, all the top earners in the industry have a blog. It's known as your hub for a reason. This is the place where you can create content and demonstrate your value to your target audience. And it doesn't have to be just, you know, for the network marketing industry. Any industry, when you have a blog and you're sharing valuable content to an audience that actually wants it, that makes you an authority and a leader. And people will like, know, and trust you and want to work with you. The leads from your blog are free and passive, right? Once you have consistent content out there, you know, leads will come in consistently daily, right? They'll come in while you sleep, and that's what's important to have this infrastructure in place so that when leads come in, there's a process that they go through even without you being present. It also allows you to add some additional streams of income on your blog, right? So most people won't join your business opportunity, so you can actually earn income by offering other valuable services like affiliate programs. You may recommend some books and stuff like that. So you can make some more income off of your blog by sharing with them some other content. This is just a quick shot of my blog. You know, you can see some blog posts, some testimonials, as well as some products for sale. You also need an autoresponder, and this is very key, right? You know, when someone opts into a form, you don't want to be the one sitting there behind the computer emailing someone every time the lead magnet, right? And so there are several different companies that provide email services. You can also broadcast messages to your email list. It's an opportunity to provide more value to your audience and opportunity to sell products. Again, people are going to buy from you from your email list and from your blog. They're typically not going to buy from social media, right? Specifically on the platform, right? They'll come off the platform, they'll talk to you on the phone, they'll go to your email list, they'll go to your blog, and then they'll purchase from there, okay? Here are just some examples of some autoresponders that are out there. Aweber is one I use. MailChimp, GetResponse, and Infusionsoft is a much bigger beast, but I use Aweber as my autoresponder. Are you getting value so far? Just want to make sure everybody's good. Are you getting some value? Yes, yes, okay. Cool. Let's keep going. Got a lot more slides to do. I'm trying to get to the end within a decent amount of time. So let's talk about the CRM very quickly. And you know, whether you're in real estate, insurance, or network marketing, CRMs are important, right? CRMs are basically where you capture and can communicate with your future and current customers, right? It eliminates the need for sticky notes and notepads. Everything is in one system. You can quickly add prospects to it. Connect with them, share keep track of information of your contacts. You can also add notes, record interactions. If they had a birthday and you want to send them a card, you can make that note in the CRM. If they mentioned something very critical in your last conversation with them that you want to make sure that you remember, you can put that also in the CRM. If there's you need to send a follow-up email in the CRM, you can do that as well. If you need to track like upcoming tasks, you can also schedule them inside the CRM. So if you spoke with Johnny on Tuesday, which is today, and you have to follow up with him on Saturday, you can create a task in the CRM to remind yourself to follow up with Johnny on Thursday, okay? What else? You can send emails directly to individual prospects from the CRM, so they're more personalized, coming from you. And just, it's an incredible system. This is an example of the CRM that you will have access to. Basically, you'll see, on the left-hand side in the middle column, actually, leads that came in today, last 7 days, last 30 days, all time. The right will be your priority prospects and recent prospects, as well as some of the highest rated prospects that you have indicated are important. This is inside the system, just a list of prospects, their name, the email address, the phone number, and their rating that you give them. And more in depth in terms of the CRM, you can actually also include their social media contacts, so they can actually just click the button and go straight to Facebook and goes to the page where you can communicate with them on there. So let's talk about ingredient number 3. This is lead generation, right? Lead generation. And this is actually another reason why nothing seems to work for you and 90% of network marketers online. Why? Because they're trying to do everything. They're trying to be on every platform, right? They're on Facebook. They're trying to build a business on Instagram. They're trying to build a business on Snapchat. They're trying to build a business on Pinterest. They're trying to build a business on Twitter. They're trying to do, what else is out there? Blab. They're trying to do Meerkat, right? They have, most marketers, they want to be on everything. And the fact of the matter is, if you can't master one platform, all the platforms are the same. They're all social media platforms, right? They have different nuances, but if you can't master one and learn how to generate leads on one, what makes you think going to an Instagram is going to be any different? It's not going to be any different, right? So I recommend, I strongly recommend, focus on one platform. Anybody know what FOCUS stands for? F-O-C-U-S? Focus? Anybody know? Like as an acronym? Well, my buddy, listen to this podcast on a regular basis, but focus, follow one course until successful, right? Become a master of one platform, right? One platform. My preference is actually Facebook. So if you are looking to master a platform, I would recommend starting with Facebook. But if you don't use Facebook, Instagram is also good, Twitter, and then YouTube. That's where I would start, one of these four, right? And until you're generating 5 to 10 leads per day on this one platform, don't move on, right? Generate 5 to 10 leads a day consistently, and then add another platform. Do the same thing, right? So when you have, let's say, Facebook's working for you, you're getting 5 to 10 leads per day, great. Now I'm going to go to Instagram. I'm going to become a master of Instagram. I'm going to work Instagram until I'm generating 5 to 10 leads per day. Great. I've got 5 to 10 leads coming in per day from Facebook. I've got 5 to 10 leads per day coming in from Instagram. Now I'm going to go to Twitter and do the exact same thing. So when you combine all these strategies together, you're now generating a plethora of leads daily because you took the time to learn the platform and have those leads, be coming in on a consistent basis, right? So imagine how postured you could be with your prospects if you were generating 5 to 10 new leads per day. There wouldn't be any need for, chasing and convincing and, begging people to join your business. Why? Because you got 9 more leads to talk to today, and 10 more coming in tomorrow, and 10 more coming in the next day. And so your concern about one prospect, saying yes to your business or even looking at the presentation is irrelevant because you're generating new leads every single day. It's totally, it's a powerful. So ingredient number 4, this is daily method of operation, right? It's great to, having infrastructure is critical, right? Having that is critical. Learning how to generate leads is critical as well. But what comes with that is being consistent, right? If you're not consistent with a routine, you're not going to generate leads consistently. That's just a fact. And you're not going to become the authority in your space if you're not consistent, right? If you're not blogging daily or at least 3 times a week, people are not going to know, like, and trust you. They're not going to know you because you're blogging whenever you feel like, sporadically, right? You hit a blog on Monday, maybe the next blog will be next month, right? So you have to have a consistent daily method of operation of building your business and building your brand. I'm going to share with you five key things that you need to do on a daily basis. And these 5 things, typically, you can do this in about 4 hours a day. If you don't have 4 hours a day, you can do it in 2. Just cut the time that I put in half and just make, the adjustment. But as long as you're doing these activities consistently, I'm going to guarantee you that you will see results in your business. I'm going to guarantee you that you will get leads. I'm going to guarantee you that you will connect with more people. I'm going to guarantee you that you will make sales in your business. And I'm going to guarantee you that you will grow as a person in your business, right? So here are the four areas. The first is meditation and visualization. The second is personal growth and personal development. The third is professional skills, so learning something new on a daily basis. Fourth, execution, actually taking action on what you've learned. And the fifth is really connecting with more new people, right? Having those conversations, getting to know people, building relationships, right? And so let's start with the first one, vision. And we talked about vision in the beginning, right? So I would recommend, and suggestions obviously, 10 minutes. 10 minutes in the morning, right? Sit down, first thing in the morning to visualize and mentally rehearse and step into the vision of who you want to become, right? I do this every morning where I would take out my cell phone, I open my Pinterest board, and I look at my Pinterest board, like my goals, the pictures of things that I desire, and then I sit and I meditate, right? You must get up and be a different person, right? Your goal is to sustain this state throughout the day and being, grateful, being, just in a space of just like, this is where I'm going, this is what I want to be, right? That's the vision that we set forth in the beginning in terms of understanding where you want to go, what that future looks like, is what you'll do for 10 minutes in the morning, okay? After that, personal development, personal growth, right? Personal development and developing your mind and working on yourself is always critical, right? And you should always be learning, growing, and working on you by feeding your mind materials that develops you, right? And I recommend about 15 minutes a day, this is where you're going to reprogram your mind for success. Very, very simple. And you can do it by using books. There's podcasts, trainings, tutorials, mindset conference calls. Some of my favorites are the Miley System Pro Wake Up Call, Monday through Friday, Entrepreneur on Fire with John Lee Dumas, The Charged Life with Brendan Burchard, Tony Robbins, that should say Les Brown, Jim Rohn, Zig Ziglar, Robin Sharma, I'm trying to think who else is out there, Mike Dillard. There are tons of things out there that you could be, plugging into and growing your mind for only 15 minutes, right? This can be on your way to work. It could be on your commute on the subway. It could be while you're working out on the treadmill at the gym. It could be while you're walking the dog. It's simply 15 minutes, right? Plug into, some personal growth, personal development, and grow your mind, right? This is ultimately going to be the thing that keeps you from moving forward, right? Business, entrepreneurship is, I would say, 20%, 10% mindset. No, sorry, 10% skill set and 90% mindset, right? The skills you can learn, it's the mindset that's going to hold you back. Personal development, right? Learning something new every day. 1 hour recommended, right? So if you only have 2 hours a day, so you cut this in half, 30 minutes, right? This is, learning lead generation strategy. You're learning new skills, right? Lead generation, traffic, prospecting, marketing, closing, content creation, creating ads, content creation, syndication, video marketing, SEO. You're learning something new that increases your value to the marketplace every single day. And in this marketing system I'm going to share with you, we have 8 years worth of training inside our library that you can pull and pick from and choose and learn each and every day. My favorites obviously are there's ongoing webinars every Wednesday. I love webinars with Justice Egan, Mark Harbert, Ray Higdon, Mark Harbert twice because I love him so much. But there's so much training out there, and just spend an hour each day. And if you don't have the 4 hours to work on your business each day, then it's two hours, right? Half an hour on learning something new. Then here's the cool part, right? Knowledge is nothing. Knowledge is not power unless you execute on it, right? You have to execute and actually turn that knowledge you gain each day into content that builds your audience and your business income, right? So an hour a day. Um, you are the authority. Remember, we talked about blogging and sharing content, right? When you share what you learn to the marketplace, you are the authority. You are the expert, and people will come to you for questions. If they have questions, when they want answers, when they need help, when they want to learn more, right? You need to be that authority. So you got to create content, right? Um, whenever you consume something, I think Ray Higgin also says this very often in his webinars, but whenever you consume something and you don't create content, you are leaving money on the table. Those are like your notes are uncashed checks, right? So you just invested in your education by learning something new. Now you have to share it with the marketplace, share it with your audience, right? You have to either create a blog post, do a webinar, do a Facebook Live video, a Periscope video, a YouTube video. The more you stay consistent and show up daily for the people you serve by creating valuable content every day, the more trust and authority you will gain. Spend at least an hour a day creating content. It could be less than that, right? If you don't have the time, half an hour a day. How long does it take you to take out your camera and record a 2-3 minute video saying, hey, just jumped off this training where I learned 3 tips to, I don't know, generate leads on Facebook, or 3 ways to exercise when you don't have an hour to go to the gym, right? Simple stuff that you can share with your audience, and they will get value out of it, and they will see you as a credible authority and expert. Some examples, again, blog post, video creation, audio, podcast, etc. The last one is networking and connecting with people, prospecting, and recruiting. That's where the money is made. Content creation is also where money is made, but when you talk to people, when you connect with people, the people who buy your products and services and offers is where you make the money. And so this is where you spend the bulk of your time, about 2 hours a day. If you only have the 2 hours per day to work, then you spend an hour here, right? An hour. Money-making activities, right? I'll come back to that. You need to be connecting with people, talking to them, getting to know them, building relationships, seeing what their struggles are and problems are, and seeing if there's a fit with what you have to offer. On Facebook, this is what I do on a daily basis. I send happy birthday messages. I follow at least 10 people a day. I start 5 new conversations, including engaging with people on my profile and business page. I follow up with yesterday's messages, and I engage with at least 5 people on authority pages, right? And so I'm starting conversations with new people every day on Facebook. And you need to be engaging and connecting with people on whatever platform you're using every single day. If you want to make money fast, you have to connect and network with people, and getting people to take a look at your business and product presentations as possible, right? You're not going to just shove it down their throat, but you're having conversations, you're building relationships, you're getting to know who they are. And you ask questions, right? How are you doing? If they're in network marketing or they're in business, they talk about business. Oh, cool, how are things going? Awesome. Are you leveraging the internet to build your business? Yeah, I am. I'm trying to use Facebook, but it's not working out. Well, tell a little bit more about that. What are you actually doing on Facebook? Oh, I've been posting in some groups, sharing my business opportunity. I've also been posting on my wall before and after pictures. How's it been working for you? Not very well. Would you be open to X, right? Some free training. There's a free training happening on Wednesday. Would you be open to attending the free training? Or would you be open to having a call with me so I can see how I might be able to serve you better? I might have something that could help you learn how to market better online, right? So you're asking questions and then directing them to a step that could potentially help them if they have a need that your product and service can actually solve. Does that make sense? Saying yes. Cool. And then, I also share 1 piece of content per day on my Facebook page. So ingredient number 5 is convert leads to sales, right? And here's a newsflash. The majority of people will not follow up. Simple as that. Majority of people will generate a lead and not follow up, not call, not do anything. They may, talk to someone online and, talk to them one time and they don't join their business or they don't have an interest in what you're offering, and they will never talk to them ever again. This is where the money is made. If you are not following up, I guarantee you're not making money. You must follow up with your prospects, even if they said no 3 months ago. I'm actually on a campaign right now. I actually printed, actually it's ambitious, but I printed my entire lead list, which is about 2,600 or so leads. And I'm working through them. I'm on the A's right now. It's page 2 of the A's. I'm going through and I'm reviewing my notes to see what we talked about, if they actually, bought something or if they didn't buy something. I'm connecting with them again to see, hey, what's going on? How are you? Are you still building a business online? How's that going? Yeah, not going very well? Cool, maybe I can help you. Would you be open to something, right? So I'm actually going through all my leads. It's going to take me a while because there's 2,000 of them, but I'm going through all my leads and calling them and seeing if there is an opportunity for me to help them in some way. So you must follow up with your leads. And there's several ways that you can follow up with your leads, right? There's the phone follow-up, right? Getting on the phone saying, hey, if they leave a number in a capture page, hey, notice you visited my website, just wanted to see how I can help you. It's now a good time to talk, right? Text follow-up, right? Maybe they don't answer the phone. Maybe you text them, hey, just saw you visit my website, just wanted to see how I can help you. Give me a call back when you get a chance. Or when's a good time to give you a call, right? Email, simple, right? Send them an email follow-up. Content, right? If you're sharing content with your audience through your autoresponder where you produce, shared broadcast and your blog posts, that's another way to follow up with your leads. That keeps you front and center, front of mind. What's not on here as well is social media, right? Following up on social media. Let's say they don't leave a number in the CRM or the capture page, right? You take their email address and find them on Facebook, on Google+, and then connect with them there, right? There's always a way, not always a way, there's creative ways for you to connect with your prospects, so utilize the tools that we have out here. There's a share a story testimonial, right? This can be on your Facebook page, this can be in groups, or for coaching, consultation, or bonuses. Create a Facebook group. This is a good one, right? Create a Facebook group that, you can get people to join that have a similar interest and start sharing value in that group that's pertaining to your niche. Always lead with value, but make sure you always have a call to action at the end of that piece of value. So whether it's a video, a blog post, a status update, inspirational quote, always have something to take you to the next step. The next step is send me an email, or next step is click on this link and check out this training or this webinar or my blog, right? Whatever it is, have a link or something that gives them a call to action for the next step. And don't be afraid to email your list every single day, right? Don't be afraid. It's okay. The last ingredient number 6, and then we'll wrap this up. People may often take a job for more money, but they will often leave it for more recognition. And what do I mean by that, right? So you've gone through and utilize these ingredients in your business, right? You've thought about your vision. You've built the infrastructure or leveraged the infrastructure. You learned how to generate leads online. You have a daily DMO that works. You've been following with your leads, and you're actually closing sales, right? Now you have to build that long-term relationship with your audience, your customers, your team, right? And so there are several ways that you can do that. You want to keep your customers close to the fire, right? It's a lot easier to have a repeat customer buy something than it is for a new customer to buy something, right? And so some ideas, some thoughts on creating community and culture. Social media is fantastic for that, right? Great way to build community. You can create a group around your team, around a product, around a course you did, around anything, right? Create a group, invite people that have connected with you or bought products from you or been on your trainings, invite them to the group and connect with them. Recognize them. That's my dog barking. Sorry about that. Recognize them, right? And if they're on your team and they're reaching, and they're on your team, don't just recognize them for when they reach new leadership levels or when they, reach a new income level, right? Celebrate people for the little things, right? Hey, just noticed you got your first lead today. Congratulations. Hey, saw your post on X, Y, and Z. It was incredible. Thanks for putting that in the group. Recognize people for anything, right? It's not just about leadership levels and income success. It's about being appreciative of people that are in your community, in your group, and recognizing that, right? You can also host local trainings. If you're in the area, you can host local trainings and advertise them on social media. People love seeing training and support more than any aspect of a company or a business, right? The more you share and pour into your people, the more likely they're going to stay around and stick around, okay? So, who was saying? Oh, I see that. Okay, cool. Did you get value this evening? Did you get value? Awesome. Seeing tons of value, tons of notes. Great. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm not sure why you came this evening. Some people just love jumping on webinars. It's 9 o'clock, just got home from work or whatever, gonna chill out, watch a webinar, and then go have some pizza and a beer, right? Or popcorn. Other people are going to take action, right? People are here because they want to get their business off the ground. They want to get it rolling again, or get it going and take it to the next level, right? And so I'm hoping that you are, of the mindset that you're ready to jump and leap and get things going again. And if that's you, stick around because I have something exciting for you. But if you are just curious, how would it feel to actually end the frustration of feeling like a failure and finally getting results online, right? Saying yes, incredible, amazing, awesome sauce, cool. How would it feel, to simply follow instructions, have fun, and have it actually produce commissions? Imagine having all the ingredients, all the things I've mentioned and tools in one place, like a buffet, right? Imagine having all that. How would it feel to not only get your business on track, but to truly feel like a different person, more accomplished person? Awesome, incredible, amazing, cool. How would it feel if you finally have the leadership, guidance, and support to build a widely profitable business online so you can prove to the naysayers that our profession works? Awesome, sweet. Let's get it. Cool. Awesome. Well, here's how we can do it together. And it's a very simple system called My Lead System Pro. It's the fastest way to get there is a simple system called My Lead System Pro. I didn't time that very well. But anyway, so here's what you get when you take a test drive of the system. Imagine having your own personally branded authority creating blog setup in minutes. MLSP has eliminated 100% of the technical frustration and time-consuming setup of creating your own blog. Powerful stuff we talked about in the beginning. You have to have a blog if you want to build a profitable business online. This has a $14.97 value. You also get a funnelizer, which is a state-of-the-art technology and software that marketers pay $200 plus per month to brand yourself. You can create beautiful professional capture pages, sale pages, and an entire sales funnel to sell anything you want, including affiliate products, your products, coaching services, your business opportunity, etc. No tech required, plug and play, and takes less than 60 seconds to build your first funnel. This has a $200 a month value. You also get, MLSP capture pages, which one of the biggest things or problems network marketers have is that they have no value to give away yet. And that's okay, right? You get to take MLSP's offers, our training, give them away to prospects for free in exchange for their email address. And you build your list, which is ultimate leverage. You'll get leads starting this week. This is a $14.97 value. You also get the CRM, which I showed you earlier. The CRM is a customer relationship management software system. Basically, takes detailed notes. You can take detailed notes with prospects, filter through prospects in milliseconds, schedule follow-up appointments, send customized emails based on the conversation with your prospects, manage relationships like a pro, and get paid like a pro. This has a $200 a month value. You also get access to, pure, 100% pure profit products. What if I told you that you could provide value and a solution to every single prospect you talk to, get paid for it? Top earners do this all day. In addition to building an MLM empire because they know that 10% will never join their business, take products and trainings from the biggest names in the industry, sell them, and earn commission. These products range anywhere from $5 to $1,500, and you get 100% of the sale. This has a $997 value. You also get access to MLSP's $1 Million Training Library. MLSP is jam-packed with the best what's working now training provided by the best marketers in the industry. If there's a traffic strategy that can rake in more leads, sales, and signups, you'll know about it. Plus, you'll get access to the marketing vault filled with every archive training from the last 8 years. This has a $997 value. You also get, well, let's recap. That's all you get for now. You get the MLSP Sites blogging platform, $1,497 value. MLSP's Funnelizer, $200 a month value. Done for you capture pages, $497 value. MLSP's cutting edge CRM system, $200 value. 100% pure profit products for $997 value, and the $1 Million Training Library for a $1,997 value. Total value, $5,388. Now, would it be worth $5,388 if you learned to forever generate leads and never run out of people to talk to online? Would it be worth $5,388 if it allowed you to add just one person a week to your business? Would it be worth $5,388 if it gave you the skills to go out there and talk to people at will? Would it be worth $588 if it added an extra $1,000 a month in side income to your business? What if it gave you a little bit more time freedom, right? Think about that. What if it gave you more time freedom? Well, here's the thing. MLSP does not cost $5,388. It doesn't even cost $1,000, not even $500 or $250. You can get MLSP Mastery today for only $997, and after the 10-day risk-free test drive, it's $150 a month. So go to AntonioRThompson.com/get mastery now and grab your trial today. But wait, there's more. When you grab your trial tonight, when you go to AntonioRThompson.com/get mastery now, you're also going to get access to the Biz Builder Challenge, right? This is weekly group coaching webinars will turn you into a traffic and lead generating machine and a profit pumping entrepreneur who attracts leads and sales signups on demand. You get to enjoy top producer training on lead generation, content creation, productivity, mindset, audience building, refining a bulletproof 6-figure home business infrastructure. This has a $997 value when you go and get your trial at AntonioRThompson.com/get mastery now. You also get 6 weekly conference calls. Kick off your week with the Biz Builder coaching, support, and accountability calls that you need to stay on track via Monday morning motivation and mindset recording calls. This has a $197 value when you go and get your trial at AntonioRThompson.com. Get mastery now. You're also going to get the points tracker, right? The ultimate look in the mirror for home business owner, an income-producing activity tracker that simplifies business building activities for a high level of entrepreneur accountability. This has a $47 value when you grab your trial at AntonioRThompson.com/get mastery. You're also going to get the goal setting worksheet. This is the ultimate tool for creating clarity and focus in your business. Discover the entrepreneurial juice you require to push you through the inevitable challenges that come with learning new skills and building your cash flowing home business enterprise. This has a $97 value when you grab your trial at AntonioRThompson.com/get mastery now. So here's everything you get. You get the blogging platform, $1,497 value. You get the MLSP's Funnelizer, $200 a month value. You get the Done For You capture pages, a $497 value. You get MLSP's cutting edge CRM, $200 a month value. You get the 100% pure profit products, $997 value. You get the $1 Million Training Library, $1,997 value. Plus, you get the 6 weekly Biz Builder Challenge webinars, a $997 value. You get the 6 weekly motivation mindset conference call recordings, $197 value when you grab your trial at AntonioRThompson.com/get-mastery now. You also get the Biz Builder Challenge Activity Points Tracker, which is a $47 value. And you also get the Biz Builder Challenge Goals Worksheet, which is a $97 value. And you also get, that's it, the total value of $6,720. But wait, we're still not done. The Colorado, we got super bonuses. The Colorado VIP Mastermind, right? In June, last June, my mentors Justice and Adam rented an 8,000 square foot house in Breckenridge, Colorado for an intimate 3-day mastermind where members paid up to $3,500 to attend. They trained on topics including copywriting, creating your online marketing game plan, developing your online game plan, blogging, email marketing, and more. You get access to the recordings with your membership. This has a $997 value when you get your trial at AntonioRThompson.com/get-mastery now. Super bonus number 2, you get the challenge audio archives. Get 58 incredible audios from previous challenges. These audios include top-notch mindset and marketing training, special guest appearances from 6, 7, and even 8-figure earners, and so much more. This is perfect for car rides, downtime, workouts at the gym. This has a $297 value when you get your trial at AntonioRThompson.com/get-mastery now. You're also going to get super bonus number 3, instant lead generation strategies. 3 bonus videos detailing exactly what my buddies Adam and Justice are doing right now to get leads through solo ads, Twitter, and Facebook advertising. This has a $197 value when you get your trial at AntonioRThompson.com/get-mastery now. Super bonus number 4, you're also going to get the private challenge Facebook group, right? Be part of the most lively, supportive, and motivating Facebook group you've ever seen. This is perfect place to get support and get all your questions answered. This has a $197 value when you go to AntonioRThompson.com/get-mastery now and grab your trial. And for fast action takers, right? Fast action bonus, right? A 30-minute coaching session. Be part. This is incorrect. I shouldn't say that. But you're going to have a 30-minute coaching session with me for, there's only 5 spots available, so this is a $97 value. The first 5 folks who grab their trial tonight will get a 30-minute coaching session with me where I'll work with you on, whatever it is you want to work on, getting leads, setting up your blog, whatever it is, but you have to grab your trial tonight. So here's everything you get. Right, so you got the blogging platform, the funnelizer, the capture pages, the CRM, the pure profit products, the $1 million training library. You get the 6 weekly webinars, the 6 weekly motivation and mindset conference call recordings, the Biz Builder Challenge Activity Points Tracker, the Biz Builder Challenge Goals Worksheet, plus you get the Colorado Mastermind recording, which is a $997 value, the Challenge Audio Archives, which is a $297 value. You get the 3 lead generation videos, which is $47 value, and you get the private Facebook group, which is $197 value, plus the $97 coaching value for the coaching, 3-minute coaching for the fast action takers when you go to AntonioRThompson.com/get-mastery and grab your trial. So the total value of all this is $6,926, and when you get mastery today for $997 for the 10-day trial, you get access to all of this. And so if you're already an existing member, a mastery member of My System Pro, and you want to be part of the Biz Builder Challenge and get access to those recordings, just send an email to support@bizbuilderchallenge.com and we'll get you added to that. But at this point, I'll open it for questions and go to AntonioRThompson.com/get-mastery now and grab your trial.